Hi guys, Daz here with Comic Call number 37 in what has been a pretty good week in our house for comics, highlighted yesterday by an amazing, fantastic AOK from Comic Vantage, my good friend Lewis from across the pond. We become great friends, chat every day on Facebook with JPL Flash Comic Geekdom as well, and we have a real good laugh, just talking all things geeky. Well, like I said, we received this AOK yesterday. I shall get mine in the post to you today, my friend. And let's get into those books. They weren't all just for me. Some were for Flash, which I'm going to send to him soon. There was one here for my daughter and one for my boy, Uncanny Ethan, as well. So let's get into the books. I've got a ton of books to get through, guys. So I've just recorded this video and I had a phone call halfway through it, and I've now had to record it again. So we're going to go as quick as I can. This is Suicide Squad, issue 7. This is a torpedo variant. And it's a stunning cover. But look at this at the bottom. 2 signatures, guys. Not just one, but 2. And they are amazingly from Jim Lee. And also from John Dolmayan. Now, he is the drummer of a band called System of a Down. Now, System of a Down are a band that my daughter listens to. And so to get those autographs are incredible. Now, the reason John Dolmayan signed it is because he owns the shop that the LCS that Comic Vantage goes to. So that was just fantastic. She was made up and she posted something nice on Instagram. Yeah, brilliant for her. And up next, we got 4 books for myself. I got a second copy now of this one. Young Blood, issue 1. Bit of Rob Liefeld goodness. Now, if anybody knows Rob Liefeld, you know he can't draw feet. And he can't in this one either, because they're all kind of hidden away. But me and Comic Vantage have been specking on some of Rob Liefeld's properties for some time now, and we do think they're going to see the light of day. This is an upgrade on my first copy, but if anything else, this is, I know it was mass produced, but this is Image's first ever published book. That's always a pretty cool thing to have. Got a whole host of first appearances in that book too. And up next we have a 100-page giant. Delighted to get this. This is the Swamp Thing Halloween Horror. This book is hot already, and the reason I'm so happy to get it is because we don't get these books in the UK. This is strictly a Walmart book, so it's got a $4.99 price point on it, but already on Comic Book Realm it's up to $11. So you're more than nearly trebled your money, sort of thing. Fantastic. Looking forward to reading that. They've just brought out another one. They come out quite frequently now, and a subscriber of mine has just contacted me to say he's got me a copy of the Ginny Hex one that's just come out, which is, I think, in the recent Batman one. So looking forward to getting that from him. Delighted to get this one. This is a book that has just been optioned, and I've been chasing prices of this on eBay, and they're all 20-25 quid plus. But I got this now for free, thanks to my friend. And he's putting it in these lovely, lovely, I guess they're like milers, but then mylites. The quality of the bag is brilliant. This is Warrior Nun, Aurelia. Now, like I said, it's just been optioned. What a cool premise, eh? A nun that is a warrior. Don't get better. Then we've got this absolutely stunning piece of art and book, because this is, I'm into my low printed indie books, and if you've been following my channel, well, it don't get much lower than this. There are just 10 copies made of this book, and yeah, I've got number 5 of those, and this is from a House of Hearts publishing now. And it is signed by Everett Hartsoe. This is Razor, Scars, Look at that, guys. That is absolutely spectacular. And what's even more spectacular, it's got a metal cover. And I think I've seen books with leather covers before, but metal, that is insane. Obviously this book ain't even listed on Comic Book Realm or eBay even for sold listings or anything. So this is as rare as it gets, guys. And to go with that, I got two nice little prints too from Everett's Heart Sew. And there, just to prove, guys, it's a certificate of authenticity. This was from the 24th of May, I believe. Yeah, 24th of May, 2016. Look at that. Brilliant. Okay, and then, of course, my boy Ethan had a really busy day yesterday. He went straight from school to running club where he was selected for his cross country. And then he went to rugby club from there and then on to Cubs. But when he come home, he was shattered. But I still managed to get him into a video. He didn't really even know what was going on. He was that tired. But I can't believe what we got. I've never even touched a slab before, but now we have one in our family. My boy is a big X-Men fan, and this is just unbelievable. Phoenix Resurrection. It's a CG signature series, and this, my friends, is signed. I don't know if you can see it there. Signed by Matthew Rosenberg. We now have a slab. This will be going up on the wall, away from sunlight, of course. And they are, I've never been the biggest of slab fans because at the end of the day, you can't read them. But I've got 3 books that I would like to get slabbed. My first Thanos, my first Moon Knight, and my first Black Widow. And just to preserve them, really, because they do look nice. Once you've read them, and they are vintage, basically I want to save them for my children. So when apparently London's getting an office of CGC. When it arrives, I will be all over it. Okay, on to some quick freebies that I picked up from the Halloween Comic Fest. Just for the kids, basically. I didn't go to it, but it was still there. Splatoon. My boys love the game. I've enjoyed it playing it too. So that's a little comic book about Splatoon. They make comics about anything these days. Up next, we got Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. My boys love the show. They love this even more. They're watching this on Netflix all the time. The second film I'm going to have to take them to very soon. This is Goosebumps. Next book. Me and my daughter are big fans of the show, the live action show with Matt Ryan, which is obviously Constantine. And he recently picked up an animated film, 18 Certificate. So I'm looking forward to watching that because Matt Ryan is reprising his role. This is, there it is, look, advertised on the back. That's the book, DVD I just picked up, City of Demons. Constantine, Hellblazer, the Halloween edition. Up next we got Lady Mechanica, Halloween. Be giving this one to my daughter, she's a huge anime fan. This is a preview of Shibuya the Goldfish. Oh my days. What is that all about? A couple of Marvel ones to pick up. I picked up the Superior Spider-Man issue 1. It's a reprint. I need to get that Superior Spider-Man number 1 because it's a key issue. I can't remember why. And this is a key issue 2, a reprint. This is Miss Marvel issue 1. That book goes for some coin. Okay, that's the AOK and Halloween books out of the way. Now on to the books that I paid for. Finally got these through from Forbidden Planet, which I'm delighted about. This is Venom Annual 1. And this is that stunning variant from Bill Sienkiewicz. This is gaining in value. I think it's a £10 book now. Great book to have. Love this Venom. Such a unique style he has. And of course, that is the first annual ever of Venom. which is a cool little stat. I'm all about stats. I'm also all about Middleton. You know that my love for Middleton is unbelievable. His work, he is the best. And I'm going to show you why at the end of my video, where I show you my upcoming specs for the week and future. And this is Batgirl 28, of course. That's probably the second best Batgirl one for me. 23 obviously still stands out. But his 29 upcoming is going to rival 23, I reckon. It's a beauty. That's a beauty as well. That's Alicia Silverstone, isn't it, from the Batman movie? Doesn't this ever look like Null? I reckon they're the same character. This is it's not the highest grade. This I've got some spine ticks which I'm not happy about, but what you expect from Forbidden Planet. This is Elric the White Wolf, issue 2. Really cool cover though. I think it's only a 2-issue series if I'm not mistaken. I got the first appearance of Elric in Conan the Barbarian 14 in comic books. He appeared in like books before, but they weren't comics. And like I say, it's very close to Null. I have issue 1 and I have the variant cover of issue 1, which is the sought after book, which is a £25 now. Variant. It's a nice book. Talking of covers, this was solely a cover purchase. I wasn't sure whether I'd get it, but again, this is a $10 to $12 pound book already. This is Judge Dredd issue 1, and this is Toxic. And the reason I picked this up is just like the cover, and it is a cover from John Gallagher, and it is heating up. Talking of books heating up, this is one of my hot book alerts. It is a big book now, just because it's an error book. And this was this is a £25 book now. If you look on eBay, what did I pay for it? $4.48. So not too bad, I suppose. Let me show you why it's an error. This is Return of Wolverine, issue 1, the second printing. And the second printing is from Steve McNiven. This is the only book that has the error. Obviously, it's a Wolverine book, but if you turn in, suddenly, it becomes a Star Wars book. Look at it, you've got a Star Wars crawl, which is just insane. And as well as that, it's Wolverine all the way through the book until you get to the end. And then, we get some more Star Wars. Baffling. Well, like I say, due to a printer error, this issue had pages 2 to 3 and 38 to 39 accidentally replaced with pages 2 and 3 and 38 to 39 of Star Wars Dr. Alpha issue 25. I just find that really funny. The misprint was not detected before the book shipped to retailers for its in-store date of October the 24th. Corrected replacement copies will arrive with product on sale October the 31st. Like I say, you're in new LCS, have a look through the books because a lot of them now won't have that in. That's a real cool book to have. I like error books. I think I've got Marvel 2-in-1 issue 1 from the original series. And it's on the front cover, Marvel 2 of 1, which is quite interesting. Okay, books from this Wednesday. I actually picked up quite a few for a change. This is Drowned Earth, Justice League Aquaman, issue 1. And this is the first appearance of the Ocean Lords, which is a team. Okay, and that is the regular Howard Porter cover. Up next is issue 50, the final issue of Old Man Logan. Wasn't too happy paying a $5 for this, but it is what it is. It's a stunning Wolverine cover, actually. This is from Mike Deodato Jr. This is the final issue variant cover. There's a 1 in 25 that's doing quite well at the moment, but my LCS didn't have that. Up next, we got Vault of Spiders issue 1. Just the regular Giuseppe Camuncoli cover, and this is the first appearance of 2 characters, the first being Webslinger, who's a cowboy western version of Spider-Man, and also the first appearance of Spider-Bite. don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a little bit fed up of all these like Spider-Man and Spider-Geddon tie-ins with different mashup characters and stuff. Let's have some originality. But I still get suckered in. Here's another one, Spider-Force, issue 1. This is the first appearance of Spider-Kid, an Astro Spider. It's a Shane Davis regular cover. The reason I suppose I'm picking them up is because, of course, we're getting Edge of Spider-Verse at the end of this year, and they're making a load of mashup characters. All the Spider-Man characters are in that. If they make a sequel, they might put some of these in. You know, that's my thinking. Up next, I picked this one up because it's a possible controversial cover. And it is funny. So be warned, it is for mature eyes only. If you're little, look away. It is Man-Eaters, issue 2. And this is the book that is, look at it. Just look at that cover. Now, this is a variant Leah Mitternick iridescent cover. This is the one that's getting some heat now. I've got the regular cover coming as well. It's from Image Comics, and basically the premise is, I think women on the menstrual cycle become zombies and just start eating you. What? That is quite funny, isn't it, guys? Next, I picked this one up. This is a cover that's going for 10 plus now. This is Avengers Halloween Special. This is the variant cover from Gerardo Savino. And basically it's just a one shot that's featuring Halloween stories by various artists and writers. Cool Captain America there. I think he's got thing in hand and Hulk hands, hasn't he? Yeah. This is a strange one. I've pre-ordered this and it hasn't arrived yet, but I went to my LCS last week for it because it was meant to be out. They said, no, it's not going to be out for 2 weeks. Yeah, it was there this week. I don't know. This is Dead Kings, issue 1. I've heard mixed things about this, but on the forums, they seem to think this has got legs and could be optioned. This is basically a story about a man trying to find his brother in a post-apocalyptic world of mechanized weaponry and magic. This is the regular Dow Smith cover. And to go with that, I grabbed the variant Michael Gaydos cover, which makes a nice little double act. Looking forward to reading that today, actually. Not a big fan of Jenny Frieson. Some of her work's pretty good, but the majority of it, I don't like the faces. But I did like this one. This is one of the ones that stood out for me, because, as much as anything, I love the colours. This is a new one from DC Vertigo. This is Hex Wives. Look at the colours on that. This was my daughter's cover of the week, which was enough for me. And basically, it's after a decade of peace that followed centuries of war against the architects, a coven of witches settle into the comforts of suburbia until the war begins anew. This is a variant Jenny Frieson cover, obviously. And again, this is approaching £10 now. My cover of the week, I think, just beats that Hex one, is Justice League Dark and Wonder Woman, The Witching Hour #1. Love it. This is the variant from Riccardo Federici. And this is The Witching Hour Part 5. I think it's the final part. And I think in it, Wonder Woman loses all her new powers, which I'm kind of glad about. She was overpowered in the first place. Okay, on to some back issues now and online purchases. I was in my LCS this week, picked this up for 50p. This is Immortal Men, issue 2. And the reason I picked this up, it's the first appearance of The Kill, who is an immortal who serves the infinite woman. It's on the Key Collectors app, so it had to be mine. This is a book I was happy to find from the car boot. £2 a page for it. Now I'm getting into movie and TV adaptations now, because if I go to cons and I see actors from it, I'm going to get them to sign it. In fact, there was an actor at one of the recent cons of this film, and this is Batman, but I obviously didn't have the book at the time. This is Batman from 1989, and this is the... I've not seen the pence variant of this. On eBay, it's only the dollars, and they're going for some dollar mine. They're going... I've seen them upwards of £40, and so I was happy to get that. And the CBS website said that this is the first appearance, I believe, of Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Widely regarded by some as the best Joker, with Heath Ledger. So, yeah. I'd like to see Michael Keaton come back as Batman Beyond, wouldn't you? That'd be brilliant. Yeah, £2 from the car boot and Tony went involved. So on to some books, and with this one I was happy to find because this was one of my hot comic book alerts in the week. This is Impulse issue 7, and the reason I picked this up, I watched Flash season 5 episode 1 this week, and they had a villain in it called Gridlock. This is Gridlock's first appearance in this comic. He goes by a different name, but the basis is it's the same kind of powers, and that's what they based him off of. So that's pretty cool. He was killed, actually, Gridlock, at the end of the episode. Spoiler. Up next, this is a book I was happy to find in the shop. Charity shop, £1.50. I picked up $2.49 recently, which was the cameo of this character. Now, Donny Cates is supposedly doing Guardians of the Galaxy in the new year, and this character is going to be a big player. Endgame. This is $2.53. This is the first full appearance of Endgame. Yeah, online it is a £25 book. So to get it for my price of $1.50, delighted. Just need the $2.52 because $2.49 is a cameo. Then it says $2.52 is the second cameo. No, let's have the first cameo, then full appearance. That's all I'm going with. Pick this one up just basically because I've got a con coming up in February, and gonna look into getting this signed because the artist there, Nick Brokenshire, never heard of him before, but I'm gonna get this signed by him. And it is, what's the Dark Horse Comics, The Once and the Future Queen. I like getting books signed. And we don't get too many artists over here. Up next, we got Young Justice, issue 9. The reason I picked this up, another hot comic book alert. Titans is the big show at the moment. It is very hot, and there is a villain coming up soon called the Acolyte. And the Acolyte first appearance is in the final page of this book. He's got a big blue face. He's a bit like Trigon. So look out for him. He's going to be in the Titans, the Acolyte. Two nice books to finish up with. This is Silver Stroke Bronze, 1971, 15 center. This is Jimmy Olsen. JPL Flash loves a bit of Jimmy Olsen. And bit of Fourth World magic here. This is Superman Powell, Jimmy Olsen, issue 139. The reason I bought this is a bit of spec. Because it's the first appearance of Bruno Ugly Mannheim, and he's being pushed on us a little bit at the moment. He first appeared in Smallville, the TV show. I recently saw him in the Death of Superman animated film, which was big. He is getting talked up a lot in Arrowverse at the moment. First in Arrow, recently in Supergirl, and he was supposedly going to appear in Supergirl. So I only paid £6.49 for that. I offered under what he was asking for, and I got it. Delighted. Pretty good grade too. I'd say it's about 5.5. My final purchase, and it's a good one. I've been patient on this book. It is probably a £20 book still. I paid £8.47 for it. Again, I offered less. This is Thor, God of Thunder, issue 2. I need to get 6 next, but issue 2 is the first appearance of Gore, the God Butcher, character in my encyclopedia, and more importantly, I suppose, is the first appearance of the Necrosword, which ties into Null in Venom. This is the regular Essed Ribbage cover. So guys, that is my books for this week. Just want to do a quick couple of shout outs. Oh, here's my sponsors. Power Ranger, a bizarre looking Doctor Strange, Ra's al Ghul and Joker. A couple of channels I like you to look out for, guys. Been supporting me quite a bit of late. We've got, first up is Comic Book Gallery. Yeah, a new channel. They've only got about 37 subscribers at the moment, but he deserves a lot more. He does whole videos, but he's also doing a lot of artwork. And he recently drew a picture for my daughter. Now, the guy's name, I think, is Joaquin. I might have got that wrong. And his niece that he draws the pictures with is Esperanza. Could be wrong again. My pronunciation is not great. But they asked me, because they noticed my daughter is big into drawing, they would like to draw a picture for my daughter. So I asked my daughter, and she said they'd like to see a storm. They've just drawn a storm. It's pretty cool. So please, I'm going to leave the link below. Sub up to Comic Book Gallery. And the other one is a good UK friend of mine. He hasn't got his own YouTube channel, but The channel is Lyric Magic Moments. He is going to make some videos, he said, at some point, but at the moment he's on Instagram, so please look him up. He is well known in the community, a really nice guy. We chat well on Instagram. Okay, quickly, I'm going to get into showing you some books that are coming out this week. And it really, Martina is the star of the show. First up, we got Batman, issue 58 from Martina. Love that penguin. That's going to be hot, guys. Get it. I pre-ordered it. This is going to be even hotter. Deathstroke 37. Look at that. Oh my days. The best Two-Face ever. My youngest boy is a big Two-Face fan. Another Martina one. Not so good, but still good. Justice League issue 11 from Martina. Another book that's going to be hot again this week. Picked up issue 1 and the 1 in 10. This is Dead Rabbit issue 1. There is a cool 1 in 10 to look out for as well. I shall be looking out for that. Another hot book that I think just got some first appearances in this coming up. This is Suicide Squad, The Black Files. It was Lyric who brought this to my attention, actually. Is that The Gentleman Ghost? Could be wrong. I think it is. And the final book I think that could do well is, let me see. I think this one's going to be all right. This is from IDW Publishing, and this is Road of the Dead. Road of the Dead. What else? Oh, yeah, tell a lie. Another book. I've pre-ordered the second print of this book. This is of the first issue. This is Rags 2. There's 2 covers. That's this is a low print run from, I can't even remember. Who's it from? Antarctic Press. Yeah. This is the other cover from Rags 2. It's like a zombie thing, a bit like Walking Dead, I think, but with a woman who for some reason wears next to no clothes. Talking of Middleton, I've told you, 28 was glorious. Glorious. This could eclipse it, guys. This is Batgirl 29. This is due out on the 28th of November. Pre-order it now, guys. Don't miss out. Look at it. Look at that. It doesn't get better. And finally, Jenny Friesen's books are quite hot at the moment. It's okay. It doesn't blow me away. This is Wonder Woman issue 59 that comes out on the 28th of November. Also. That's it, guys. I am on Instagram now. Please look me up. Funnily enough, I'm Daz the Key Chaser on there. I've got 486 subscribers. Thank you so much to everybody that's been supporting my channel. It does mean the world to me. It really does. I'm going to be at 500 soon. Just mind-blowing. Please look out for my hot book alerts, because they are generally in the top 10 of the following week. My hot top 10 will be out again on Monday. Look out for that. And Dazzie's news round. Dazzie, over and out. Take care for now, guys. Bye.